matter how much I like somebody, I've never said, honey, this guy's great. Thank you. You know what's weird? I see some of you making the sound, and the people around you don't even flinch. I would imagine if I was sitting out there and the guy beside me was going, I'd be looking at them like, what the fuck are you doing? But because it's a show, you want to see people flinch? The people making that sound, try doing it in other places. Like not in the theater. You know where you should do it? The elevator. I would do it in the elevator. No, think about this. Because it's very uncomfortable in there, especially when it's crowded. You never know where to look. You're always staring at the numbers like they're going to come up in a different order. Pick a number that you like so it makes sense, like 6, and then when 6 comes up, whoa! Clear people out of there so goddamn fast, which is good. Need more room for you and me. I always want more room in a crowded elevator. I don't know if you know this about me. I'm very claustrophobic, I'm germophobic, and if nothing else tonight, I'll give you a little tip on how to get more space in a crowded. You know what I do? Because I can't say please move. I'm getting nervous. I'm anxious, and so when you're in an elevator, this is what I do in a crowded elevator. Just start smelling your finger for no reason at all. I'm serious. People give you space. Next time you're in it's not a joke. When you're in the elevator, just stand there. It's like, oh. That's disgusting. I don't know what that is. What do you think? What do you think? Where are you going? This is not your floor. You press 10. This is 6. People always say stupid shit to me. I was in the elevator the other day. Well, not the whole day, just a portion. But a guy walks in. This is a true story. A guy walks in the elevator. The door opens on his floor. I'm in there alone. The guy says to me, "You're Howie." And I go, "Yes." And then he says to me, "What's wrong?" And I got very self-conscious. I went, "What do you mean, what's wrong?" And maybe because I'm a comedian. He goes, "Well, you're not smiling. Why aren't you smiling?" I was alone. Who smiles when they're alone? How retarded would that look? Would you get into an elevator with me? If you didn't know me and the door opened on your floor, would you get in with a guy by himself in there just... What the fuck is that? People always say goofy things. We were people in the casino. Wandering around the casino. People do this all the time. They would come up to me and they say, "Are you Howie?" And I go, "Yes." And then they ask me this, "How do you answer this question?" They would say, Are you in town?" No! It's a hologram. I'll be here in 2.5 weeks. I hope you're around when I get here. Because people recognize me even from the back, I think, because of my haircut. This is not a haircut. This is, you know what this was? Originally, this was an accident. I was shaving my ass and I got carried away. Once you start, it's not like sideburns. It's not even a good joke. I wish we had returns. I want that back. I don't shave my ass. It's not funny. I don't want you to even have that image. I don't have a shaved ass. In fact, for the summer, I'm growing it out. I'm going to grow it out long, right down to my thighs. I'm clip it up on the sides like that, girl. It'll be that ass. No, you can't grow ass hair. I don't think you can. Is there a doctor? Is somebody a doctor here? Can you grow hair on your ass? You know what? Even if you could, I would not. Because, I'm thinking this through now. Because you can't choose a style. You can't. Why do you laugh at that? I don't give a shit who you are. Think about this. No matter how long it gets, you're always going to part it in the middle, right? This is the one... This is the one area you're not going to be doing a comb over because you're going to end up a hair product you don't want. But is there a doctor? Somebody a doctor? In this whole... Oh, I found a patient. That's a horrible cough. Is that like a cough? It's like a... It's not swinish, is it? I'm a germaphobe. The lady with bronchitis is sitting in row 1. It's like a fucking joke on me that somebody put me there. That's okay. Are you okay? Are you healthy? Was that an illness? I was smiling on the outside, inside. I'm crying. You have no idea. Is there a doctor? In this whole room, there's not one doctor?
It's a pretty stupid crowd.
No, we don't have doctor. You took a fucking census? You know? You're standing at the door, you got here a little early. Are you a doctor? Are you a doctor? Are you in the medical profession? Are you? Because Howie may ask, and I could save time. If I... Don't answer no. There's not even a nurse? Oh, you have 4 nurses. Wow, that's like a video. But what is your name? I'm Dan. Dan. It's not the video I saw. Pardon me? I'm a coroner. You're a what? A coroner. See what happens if you don't find a doctor? Is that a doc? Are you to be a coroner? Are you a doctor? No. I don't know, because the coroner's office, they do the autopsies. So I don't know. Is it a medical? Do you have a degree in coroner? Are you as a coroner? There's no. You don't know medicine. No, I did. Pardon me? Elected. You're elected? You run for coroner? Who the fuck lost? County coroner. What was your platform, Dan? Why did they vote you in for? What was it? What did you offer that the other guy didn't?
A dead body.
Dan, are you on a 7-second delay? You're not used to responding to people, are you? What the fucking heck this is? I said, is anybody a doctor? I got a fucking swine flu in a corner. Pardon me? You're a nurse. Where were you? What kind of nursing? Obviously not emergency, because quick response would be key. The sick one is a nurse? Yes, so was it a long day at work, or was it what kind of nursing? Just what? Just an OPM? Nothing. I don't know, I'm not in the health care. OPM is just an obviously pretty nurse.
LPN.
I'm an obviously pretty nurse. What?
Licensed practical nurse.
Apparently I bought a vowel. It was a show, now it's a fucked up seminar. I don't know. An LPN. So let me ask you, you're not answering. What is your name? Mitzi. And Mitzi, can people grow hair on their ass? Pardon me? Yes. Don't fuck with me, Mitzi, really. I mean, you can just grow, you can choose it electively, like it's like, what if I just want bangs? Like nothing special. Don't fuck with me. I've had a bad couple of months medically. I just had a physical. This is not a joke. I had a physical. And I haven't had one in a long time. I need it for insurance reasons. And a man, this is like a Dan kind of person, not a coroner, but I mean a doctor. He did that to the back of me. You know what I'm saying? A man put his finger in my ass. What the fuck is that, Mitzi? What is that? And then he pulls it out and goes, "You're okay?" I'm thinking, just ask. Just say, "Howie, how are you?" If there has to be a finger in there, there's no reason for it to be his. How am I? Give me a minute. I'm okay. Other people have had this test, right? Oh, come on, one other. It can't just be me. You know what I was thinking that too. I bent over the table, the guy's got his finger in my ass. I swear to you, I was going to say to him, "You do this to everyone," right? But I didn't because I thought that's just going to come off jealous. And I don't want that. Are you familiar, Mitzi? Are you familiar with that test? Yes? What is it, Mitzi? What is the test?
Prostate.
They're checking the prostate. No, I know that. But specifically, what is take this back to the medical community, will you? I would imagine prostate health is very important. Can I just say as a layman, when we see this instills no confidence. This is not, how fucking accurate a test could this possibly be? What kind of measurement could you possibly, no, it's not a joke. I've had friends who were checked, they said, oh, they checked me, they said my prostate's enlarged. How the fuck do you know it's enlarged and it's not just a new doctor with a shorter finger? You don't know. There's my little fix. Even if you would just take a Sharpie, put a couple of notches on your finger, that would be good, because then you could pull it out. Look how you're up to 3. Which is perfect for your height. You're right on the chart. Call your mom. You know what he says to me? His finger's in there. You know what he says to me? Relax. I'm gonna doze off with a man's finger in my ass. Don't laugh, I did. I fell asleep because I'm tired and I'm comfortable around people. And that's not funny, because when I sleep, my sphincter's like this. From the time I was a kid, because mom used to say, sleep tight, and I can't break that habit. Howie, please release me. I have other patients. Is there any way? Go. And then I think I can hear that. Yeah. The patient next off, we have champagne. Are you really nurses? You know what I want to ask? Then I'm going to ask this, because you got me on this topic. But we always hear these stories, and I think it's bullshit. You just hear them at parties. But to have real medical people up here, I want to know if they're true. Just yes or no. Have you ever heard the stories about people that go into an emergency room and they'll have like a rectal exam and they find things in there that shouldn't be there? Have you heard those stories? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. The floor is yours.